better where I'm at now. Like we won't have those issues I was having with my other life. But so yeah, I'm gonna do this live and I'm gonna share what I received. Um yeah, I'm gonna share what I received in a dream. This dream I had. So this dream I had this morning, because I already tried to upload this and it was acting weird. So we're just going to just go into the reading. So yeah, so this dream that I had was very weird, and God gave me like, a whole download about it so that I could um share it with you guys. So in this dream I was talking to a man. It was like I was on the phone or something. I was talking to a man, and I could tell something was off because his voice did not sound like who the person that they were impersonating's voice was. It was very weird. Um, it was almost like their voice was not deep. It had no bass in it. It sounded like a weirdo. And they were really trying to convince me that they were this person. And in the dream, I just kept wanting to say, like, wait a minute, like something's off. Like I kept wanting to call the person out. And then I heard the Holy Spirit say, no, let them keep talking. Let them finish. Let them talk. So, because they kept interrupting me and they were still trying to play it off like they were this person. Like they were like just talking real smooth and yeah, this is why this, and that. And I'm just like, something's just like, why are you lying? Like, what you got to lie for? Greetings, MB. So like, what do you got to lie for, right? Anyway, long story short, Spirit gave me this revelation about things to watch out for in this time, or for some of you this may resonate. This is not going to be for everyone. And when I share these types of information, these types of messages, I do not want you guys to take this and go paranoid and think everything is weird, everybody's a weirdo, and oh, I gotta be like, no, this is not for you to be in the energy of fear. This is for you to be discerning and have a heads up. Okay, so this person, I wanted to call them out, but Spirit would not let me call this person out. They said, wait, let them talk. Something with 20 minutes was significant in the dream. I don't know exactly what that was. But anyway, the message that Spirit gave me was someone is not who they say they are. This is someone that has the gift of gab. Like they know how to talk their way out of things. So they could be like someone that just like they tell on themselves. Like they just tell on themselves. Hopefully this is not doing this again, because is it loading, you guys? It's almost like, this might sound weird to some of you guys, but it's almost like every time, because I didn't have problems in here earlier, but it's like almost every time when I'm saying something, the um the connection gets really weird and then it stops. So I don't even know if it's even loading, really. I don't even know if it's buffering or if I'm still talking. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if it's loading, you guys, or not. I can't see anything. And because I'm looking at my other device and it's like acting crazy. I know it's Mercury retrograde, but come on now. It's good. Okay. Let me know if it's not working at any point because I can't rely on my other device because it's acting crazy. But yeah, pretty much. Spirit saying be careful of any fake accounts that are hitting you up online or strange phone calls or text messages that you're receiving. Um, okay, thank you. Yeah, be careful of any weird accounts liking your post, following you, watching your stories on social media. Okay, because I'm getting that there's impersonations going on, impersonating accounts trying to reach out to you. So it could be someone impersonating somebody you know, someone trying to get information about you, like get you caught up, or to embarrass you. Um, Cause spirit greeting sis. Cause someone spirit was showing me someone that it was like they were showing me a woman, like a scenario of a woman that is someone's ex or current partner or someone that might be interested in the same person that you're interested in. Um, and it was like the woman was pretending to be the guy and messaging a person, like pretending that they were them to get, you know, information out of you or to embarrass you based off of that or something. Or it could even be a guy, but someone using an impersonation to get close to you. I know on Facebook they have like accounts pretending to be people in your friend's account, like a hacker, or they've already if they haven't already hacked your friend's account on Facebook, then they're pretending to be your friends on Facebook to like money scams and stuff. So be careful of that. But this didn't feel like a money scam. This felt like somebody that knows you and they're using like a man's picture and be like, oh, babe, my girlfriend tripping. I got to reach out to you from this fake account or from this page. This is my other page. Some type of fake impersonations. I don't know how to explain it, but Spirit's saying be careful of that because in that dream, someone was impersonating to be somebody else trying to reach out to me and they got caught up because their voice did not sound like the person. So they will appear to, you know, to be nice and all of that, but their intentions are not pure. Trust your discernment. If something is off, it is. And if they're contacting you from a number that is familiar, it could be someone that has this person's phone that's trying to like get information. So just be very discerning. Be like, why are you messaging me in the middle of the night? This is weird. Or why are you using another account that I don't recognize? What's up? And if, oh, I had to because no. And for some of you, if it's pages people you don't know, fake pages seem like obvious fake pages, people you don't know at all, or they don't have any pictures of themselves, no posts. This is either someone that's an online catfish whom is interested in you, or an online predator weirdo, like stalker vibes I get from this, like a whole weirdo. These are energy vampires, and they're being used to distract you. Someone is wearing other people's energy or someone else's energy. Like they're coming to you, they're putting on a front, or they're putting on what they think you like or what you want in a mate or a person or something, like especially these online these people that have interest in you. And I get like this weird vibe that these people they really believe that you guys have some type of spiritual connection or something between the two of you, and you don't know who this person is at all. You have not given them the time of day, and they're just coming at you really weird. And it's just like, Diamond, I just wanted to make sure you get home safe. Players Club, but it's just like, who the fuck are you? Like, this person really made up a whole fantasy and false reality about some of you or someone out there in their whole mind. Like they made up a false reality about you in their mind, like this whole scenario, this whole story that doesn't exist, or you don't know this person, or you've never interacted with them in any type of romantic way at all. And I feel like this person is using a fake page to contact you. Another thing too that I'm getting is that they'll use spiritual lingo or certain topics that they know that you're into to get your attention. It's very weird, and I get like Blue's Clues vibes. Like they don't really tell you who they are or what they want. I've had like weird accounts contact me like this, like in the past or even sometimes recent. Like what I mean by Blue's Clues is they won't tell you like what they want or who they are really. It's just this weird stuff like, oh hey so and so, hey, it's just weird. Like I don't have time to guess who you are. Nobody has time for that. Like, you either be straight up. Like, it's annoying, but Spirit is saying don't entertain this because it's just a distraction. If they really had intentions to be forthcoming and forthright, they would come to you as they are. And I feel like some of them are not coming to you as they are for multiple reasons, but the main reason for some of them is that they know that you'll never go for them, so they have to pretend to be someone else, or they have to hide their identity to even talk to you. Some of you guys already get the discernment not to entertain these types of energies or people, or you're going to have the discernment not to. I get a love bomb like energy, narcissistic, parasitic, and creepy vibe from some of this, like these energies. Let these people play and tell on themselves. Like, let them play themselves and tell on themselves. You don't have to say anything. Spirit says just block any strange accounts, phone numbers, or emails that you receive. Do not respond to them at all. Do not respond. Okay, I don't care if they're telling you it's someone that you know. If it's not coming from that direct page of that person that you know, do not click on any links as well. Don't click on any strange links that are sent to you through your email, through your phone, on your social media. Do not fall for it. Like, do not fall for it at all. It is a trick, okay? It is deception, and these people that claim that there's something and we know each other and all this stupid stuff, if that is the case, then why are you hitting me up from this weird page? And if they give you some phony excuse of, oh, my phone got stolen, or someone hacked into my account, like, nah, I'm good. Like, some weird stuff going on. Don't respond to it at all. Ignore it. Don't let it get to you. Also, another thing too, another thing too that I was getting is, before you even like react to it, Spirit is saying just block it. Do not, because you might have the unction to like get into it further. Okay, you might have the unction to be like, oh, let me respond, or let me question them. Don't even do it. Just ignore it, please. Like, don't even feed it. Some of you guys, it might be a little more sinister than that, where you have like some people that's trying to do like magic on you and stuff, trying to use fear tactics and use gang stalking to harass you and gang stalk you, to trigger and promote fear in you, or to it's like, yeah, they're trying to promote some type of fear. I'm getting a lot of projections. So just protect your energy, you guys. Do not respond to this type of stuff, because this energy is so common nowadays. It's ridiculous how people are. Just don't give them the time of day at all. And you definitely don't want to live in fear either. But I had to share this because that dream stood out to me. It was so weird. I was just like, this person was really trying to pretend, like, over the phone though. It was on the phone. They were trying to pretend like they were this guy. And I'm like, something in me, I don't know who the person was on the phone pretending and playing or whatever. But Spirit used like a person, and the person's voice, I could tell like this voice did not match that person. So I'm just like, either somebody in my dreams trying to come in and like get me to disarm myself, to trust some foreign energy or something. But I was like, I had to call it out. Like, I kept trying to say like, this, why are you talking like that? Why are you like something? I kept trying to call it out, and the person kept talking over me. Like, no, yeah, it's just, yeah, people just don't understand me, and oh, they think, you know. And it was like, at first I almost believed it. Like, I was feeding into it at first because I don't know why, but in the dream I was like talking to the person as if it was really that person. But the person on the opposite end, I started to discern, okay, their voice is not the same. And that's when I was trying to call them out, and they kept talking over me. The Spirit said, no, let them talk. What is going on? Yeah, y'all have to be discerning out here. Yeah, what's happening? Because you have the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. This is an easy read. What's happening is that there's a shift, there's a change, there's an energy that's shifting. For some of you, I feel like you have like a fake friend or family member pretending to be somebody you like, to like make fun of you or to get you caught up. It's like a game. It's like real childish stuff. Like someone using a fake profile to like play games with you because it's just simply fun to do that to you. Don't feed into it at all. Please don't feed into it. Um, yeah, it kind of reminds me of that Catfish episode with the two cousins. It was a guy cousin and a girl cousin, and the girl cousin played a prank on her guy cousin because he called her a fat Kelly Price. And she got mad, was like, oh, I'm gonna set you up. And she used a fake hotline because she knows that her cousin goes on this hotline to talk to guys. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna set him up and I'm gonna pretend to be this guy in prison. And then when it gets down to the point where they're going to meet up with this so-called guy, because I guess the guy got out of prison or whatever, and he's like, I live here, blah, blah, blah. They go to the address. The address is an abandoned house. And they were like, what's going on? This is really weird. And then the girl cousin confesses, it was me the whole time. So, and it was to get back at somebody. Like, you gotta be discerning. Like, it's some weird stuff going on, and like, you don't gotta say nothing. Just let people play themselves. Anyway, so the Wheel of Fortune is, there's a shift of energy going on. You're coming out of a certain cycle, and it's like these are distractions to pull you back into the illusion, into the deception with the Moon card. The Chariot card is like you guys are being led out of a certain cycle. You're being led out of an illusion and a trap, and it's like it's something trying to lure you back into that trap. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. The Star. You got all kind of major arcana cards coming out. You guys, this is a healing. This is a time for you to heal. I feel like for some of you, you guys have pulled the plug on something. You're not even checking for this guy or this girl no more, or you never were, or you're not checking for this family member, these friends, something. Your energy, you pulled the plug on something. And it's like, okay, let me use something to get back at you, or let me use something to get you and pull you back in again. Like, this is just games. It's a game. Like, if it causes confusion, disruption, a lack of peace, it is not from God. Like, this is all games. This is all bullshit. The Seven of Wands, courage. Like, it's going to require you to really pull yourself out. And for those of you that are unfortunately dealing with spiritual gang stalking and people harassing you and threatening you and all kind of weird stuff, unfortunately, it can kind of cause a disruption and fear in you. But Spirit is saying that you have to pull yourself out with courage. Yep, the devil. Devilish energy going on, and Spirit's trying to clear it out. Four of Cups, the flood. The Ten of Wands, or Ten of Wind, which is the Ten of Swords, the Way of Cross. And the Mother of Cups, water. Some of you guys are empaths, and you guys attract these types of energies. It's like spiritual attacks. But I feel like Spirit is saying that by you purifying and cleansing your energy, and you're not allowing yourself to see. The thing is that the devil can trick you only through you aligning your energy with that devilish energy. So if you by any means lower your vibration in any way, whether it be through fear, whether it be through getting you angry or upset, or putting you in an energy of paranoia or whatever, putting you in any type of lower vibrational energy makes you more susceptible to be attacked. The thing is you have to purify and cleanse your energy, continue to do your healing work, because what happens is the enemy will always tempt you. The enemy will always tempt you and try to get you to fall back into something. They say in the church, they call it fall back into sin. But for you to get realigned and attached with energies that you cleansed and purified yourself of, or cords you detached in things and people that you've cut out of your life, or you're attempting to and you're working through it, the enemy always comes in to tempt you when you're in those most vulnerable states, because the whole thing is to reattach yourself again. Okay, that's why I say for people, and it's Mercury retrograde too, it's all kind of technology issues and stuff like that. It's all sorts of energies of reuniting and trying to come back again. Sometimes it can be that spirit is using the Mercury retrograde to purify and cleanse some misunderstandings and confusions of the past, but sometimes it can be used, or the energy for darker, because there's light and shadow and everything. The shadow aspect of it is people trying to come back into your life as a distraction. Okay? So anybody that you cut out, an ex or somebody that you finally got over, or you discovered that they ain't shit or they're no good for you, and you find that these people are coming back again, it is a trick to get you bound and binded, whatever, back into that energy, that cycle of illusion again. There's something, it's illusionary energy. It is an illusion. Something is just, is trying to suck you back into that portal of confusion. Do not, because the whole thing is to steal and get you to miss your chariot, get you to miss your opportunities, get you to miss this new energy, this new beginning, and you do not want anything to hold you back, because what you left was in the past for a reason. Leave it there. Don't even look back at that. Like, really? News on the way. A broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Solid foundation success with effort. Someone's trying to get you to disrupt or dismantle your tower, what you built. And Spirit is telling you, for some of you, it's a message on the way, and how you handle it, you have to be discerning. And for others of you, your ancestors and your spiritual team is trying to get your attention through birds. But there's something that has already been severed and broken. Okay, a broken of a promise, or a broken relationship, a connection, or some of you guys, this could be a job. And Spirit is like, you prayed for some type of financial breakthrough, or you prayed for a new job, you prayed for something, and here comes this job that you know just was a waste of time and energy, did not appreciate you, and is trying to get you back into that cycle, that loop again. Do not fall for it. It is a trick from the enemy. Do not. There's all types of schemes and scams going on right now. People like doing all kind of stuff to feed off of people's energy right now, and y'all don't have the time. You can't afford to go back into this. This is a clear warning. Look at all these major arcana cards. All the rest of them are minors, but look at all these major arcanas. You guys have to spiritually protect yourself moving forward and keep your energy high. Strap yourself spiritually. Center yourself spiritually. Do some healing and some reflection. Tap into yourself. It's okay to check in and be honest with yourself and say, what is it in my energy field that is attracting this energy again, or might be receptible to falling for these types of energies again? Am I still weak on this person? Am I still weak to certain, words or certain types of energies? Like, what is it that I need to deal with within myself? Because you're going to, if you allow yourself rather to get caught up in this energy, it's going to pull you back into a portal of confusion and deception and trickery, and you don't need that. Remember why you left this energy in the first place. Don't let nobody or nothing play you into going back into something you've already left. And it's going to come in sweet. I'm telling you, it's going to come in like light energy. It's going to come in as peace. It's going to come in as love. It's going to come in as I trust, you can trust me. I support you. I'm in love with you. I miss you. Oh, come back and work for us. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Or, oh, I changed. No. You left it for a reason. I don't care what they're telling you. If it was a changed energy, it would have been done changed by now. Spirit's saying like the cycle is up. So anybody that didn't, get on the bus, like, you don't look back. Don't look back. That's all I gotta say. I can't stress this enough. Do not look back. The cycle is up. It's done. That is what you looking back for. For what? Do not fall for it. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna leave it at that because that message came out very loud and very clear. You guys are being protected. Do some type of protection work around you, but I will also say this, like, mind and just mind your own business and just focus on yourself, because when you focus on these energies or worrying about the energies, you're just giving it life and you're opening the gateways to entertain it. So rather than doing that, put more energy into yourself and focusing on what you are working on, what you need to heal, where you're going, and stay connected and in tune with the higher source and power. Do not allow yourself to get caught up in this energy. I would say to make sure that you are protecting your energy double time, protecting your spaces, your energies, wherever. Something with cars too, something with your car, your transportation. People are really, like, demons are losing their minds. And demons, like I was telling someone earlier today, that demons, they are like children with temper tantrums. Like, when they don't get their way, they're going to flip out. They're going to go crazy. And there are people, you're seeing people going crazier now. You're seeing all types of people being attacked for no reason. For some people, simply because they don't like them, or simply because you no longer want to date them, be with them, work for them, join forces with them, have sex with them, whatever, entertain them, whatever, in any type of way. And they're out here putting spells on people, or because, oh, they hating on you. Oh, I don't want this person to do better than me. I want this person to suffer. Oh, like, and it's so stupid nowadays because everybody is a witch. Everybody is a this and a that. And they get a little knowledge on how to do some spells, and they go on social media and they look up some shit that they have no business doing, or playing with stuff. And, oh, I'm going to put a voodoo spell on somebody that gave me bad service at a restaurant, and some stupid stuff. It's just, demons are childish. They are childish in like a spoiled way. Like I said, they're spoiled brats. They throw temper tantrums, and especially when they know that they've been exposed or they're about to be cleared out, they show their ass. And some of them are getting a little more strategic because they know that if they show you their dark side, you're going to see right through it. So now what they're trying to do is cloak as they're your allies. They have your best interests and all of that. So you have to be discerning. If something smells fishy, don't even chance it. Just leave it alone. Don't even, whatever. Just keep it moving. And eventually it will show, they will show themselves, because like narcissists, like what they do, that demon of narcissism, what it does is when you say no to it, it's going to attack you anyway, eventually. It's like, I always use this, but Ike Turner, when he was like coming to her saying, oh, I changed, baby, and I bought you some flowers. And as soon as she said, no, Ike, I'm done with you, what did he do? He got mad at her. He popped off at her. Yeah, like, that's what they do. When you turn down a demon or a narcissistic demon or whatever, they're going to attack you. They're going to show you that they can't be trusted. So that's how you know. I don't care how nice they are. You'll learn later that they cannot be trusted. And just as you get spiritually more wiser, so do these demons. Yeah, it's a spiritual warfare for real. And people that have gifts, they're weaponizing it to harm and hurt other people. And some people are just doing it because they just... It's power tricks. It's like you're giving a magical wand to somebody that is egotistical and just wants to be in a seat of power. They want to get all the glory. They want to get attention. They want to feed off of people. They want what they want. There's no respect for boundaries or people. And that's why I had to check myself and make sure that, because sometimes I had ways about me that was very selfish as well, or because of my inner child being wounded and not feeling like it was being heard, that I felt like I had the right to act a certain way towards people when I felt like I wasn't being appreciated, or felt like I wasn't getting enough attention, or I didn't feel like... I would do this with partners. Most of the time it would be like if I was dating somebody or in a relationship, like it was a toxic trait that I had. that would test people to see if they really cared about me, and I would do stupid things, childish energy. So we have to check ourselves and make sure there's nothing inside of us that's still resonating with these types of energies, or if it's a person that does have pure intentions but you lack boundaries, you lack self-worth, so you kind of allow people to just do and say whatever. Sometimes being nice opens the doors to these types of energies. I will say firsthand that I've befriended people that I had no business, or entertained certain things, or people that I had no business, just because not everything is worth you responding to, aligning yourself with, opening yourself up for, and to. Even if you have the best intentions, that doesn't mean that those people do. So it's just teaching you better discernment, and also how to check your own energy as well. Yeah, because when you open yourself up spiritually, you are more receptible to see things spiritually as well, and see things and people for who they are, whether that's good or for bad. It's not saying to walk around this world with the eyes of woundedness and everybody's out to get me. No. But you're learning discernment about what type of energies and people to entertain and what not to entertain, and how to protect your energy and protect those around you as well, because you have to protect your children too, because some of these people they're just wicked. You have to cover all things connected to you and people that are connected to you, and make space and make way for divine helpers or people to help you, or just to align with people that have your best intentions. And my prayer is for myself to heal my heart enough to know how to discern who loves me and who is just projecting that they love me. Yes, people are wounded and we're not perfect, but there's a difference between someone that's working on themselves versus a person that is intentionally just an asshole. There's a complete difference with that. It's a whole difference. And like I said, it's so wicked because people will smile in your face, but they're secretly wishing that you don't excel, or you don't excel at least past them. People like you enough as long as they can feed off of you or get what they want or need out of you, or as long as you're under their feet, they're cool with you. But the moment that you might surpass them, or they think you've surpassed them or whatever, you're an instant enemy now. Like, you are a target now. It's no, support and love or whatever. And in these times, in these days that we're in, sadly, it's people that are your family. Sadly. People that is your own damn family that you think that you can love and trust, really we wishing for you not to excel or to grow, or don't have your best interest. It's sad. And I've learned some stuff too, like the levels and how the demons play is that the most dangerous like, people don't understand, the enemy will always cloak itself in light. That's why you get shocked when you see religious figures that have sex scandals. They slept with boys or with young girls, or impregnated all these different women, or stealing money from the church, or they're low-key pimps in the church, right? Or people in the Catholic church hurting and harming all these kids, because the enemy cloaks itself in those places of light, because it disarms you. So people will, most likely people that you can't trust, will come to you in this light and love, but then there's always something that shows itself to you that's off. Always going to be a red flag that tells you. It's like, or a woman, let's say, like, you know how Tyler Perry, he likes to show you the abusive men or whatever, they all smiles in front of the family on the Tyler Perry movies, but when they get behind closed doors, they're putting their hands on the women, or they're cheating on them, they're serial cheaters and all this stuff. Love bombing, they'll come in and like love bomb you, whether it's a lover, a love interest, whether it's friends, whether it's co-workers, neighbors, whoever in this world that can be used. They'll come in and they'll they'll love you. Like, and I'm learning this. Like, yeah, you can hit it off with people immediately. Yeah, that's possible. Divine connection. But sometimes it's like people overdo it, and it makes you wonder. And one thing you have to tap into is, this person, are they feeding off of my weaknesses? Are they feeding off of my wounds? Are they feeding off of my desperation? Are they feeding off of my insecurities and praising it, and, oh, I can just make you this, and I can give you the world, and you're this, you're that, you're so special, you're so wonderful, and praising you. And then you start to get the backlash of it. When you deal with abusive people, they'll eventually turn on you after they've love bombed you. Then they'll start to pick on little things about you. They'll start joking about it. They'll start fucking with your mind. And then it's the spirit of separation. They'll start to separate you from people. I had this in both relationships and romantic, like friendships and romantic. They'll start to separate you from people slowly but surely. Oh, girl, don't trust that dude, blah blah blah. Oh, or a man will tell you, oh, that friend, she just a hoe, she ain't no friend of yours, blah blah blah, you need to. And they'll start getting in your head, and they'll start isolating you. But they won't do the same. Like, if you notice, they're not going to do the same. They're going to go out with their homeboys, or they're going to go out and do and live life while you're isolated, so that you can be their only source of feeding off of. You can be their only source of manipulating and getting in their head when you don't have anything or anybody else around you to see it. You got to be mindful of that. Some of you guys, it be your own parents. Like, it's sad, but sometimes it can be your own parent, where they might do this so that they're able to feed off of you. They don't want you to have a life. They don't want you to have friends, or they don't want you to have boyfriends or girlfriends. They're sucking the life out of you. They're feeding, they push you away from everybody else around you. That's a possibility as well. So I'm saying at this time, like, to be discerning. I'm seeing a lot of readings, and I'm seeing a lot of prophetic messages talking about separating yourself from things and people that don't serve you. Um, you have to take some time out for yourself to heal. The more you heal, the more you'll see. You don't have time for distractions. If it's meant for you, it's going to be there. If it's not meant for you, it will be gone, or eventually it'll show its face if it hasn't already. But right now, I'm not saying to isolate yourself from people. I'm saying to take time out to center yourself and not be so overly stimulated and distracted by everything and everyone around you. I would even say, if you have to be on social media, be on there, do what you got to do. Like me, I just go on and post what I'm led to post, or if it's my business stuff, I'll go post on there, but then I'm off. Like, getting too caught up on La La Land of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever. I don't know if y'all got Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat, but if that's a thing for some of you, getting caught up in that virtual reality too much, or scrolling on, I don't know, Google, and just mindless stuff. And sometimes I get stuck on stuff. I'll look up something, and the next thing I'm looking up something else, and it's kind of like a distraction. It's like, where did the time go? Use your discernment at this time, just thoroughly and completely, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're clicking on, what you have on before you go to sleep. I don't sleep with the TV on unless I accidentally fall asleep, because I don't watch TV like that. But because I've been in these hotel rooms, me and my daughter will turn on TV or something. But don't fall asleep with the TV on, because know you stuff subliminal messages on TV and stuff like that. And I always say, cover yourself before you go to bed. Just cover yourself. Pray before you go to bed. Cover your home, your environment, your pets, your animals, your children, your family, whatever, your loved ones near and far, to cover their mind, cover their vehicles. Talking to people that just want to walk around and be sleepwalking through life. Like we don't have time to just be sleeping through life, right? Like, and just thinking that everything, like you're just giving into the assimilation, like you're just feeding in. Especially not these times. Like, we just got to get our heads out of the phone and just be centered, be present, and live. And that's mainly where my focus has been at this time, is like not being all up on the phone, not get with people on the phone and stuff. Like I'm centered. I'm centering myself. I'm focusing on spirit. I don't have time to be distracted right now. So wherever you're at on your journey, just as advice, I would just suggest to unplug from the assimilation just a little bit and spend time more with your creator, your source being, your spiritual team, and cleanse yourself. Really go within and ask yourself, what is it that I'm working through? What am I healing? What do I still need to release? Like, do a check-in with yourself, because Scorpio, it's gonna get deep. I don't know what that means, but Spirit keeps warning, like giving me a heads up about Scorpio season. I don't know what it is, but Spirit's giving me a heads up about that. And usually around that time, it is a deep healing period. It is a shadow work. It's perfect for shadow work. It's perfect for ancestral work. But it's also a time where demons like to feed the most. So just giving y'all a heads up. If you're a spiritual warrior, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, you're not supposed to walk around in fear. It's not what this is. You're not supposed to live in fear. And if you resonate as a spiritual warrior, a spiritual light worker, a shadow worker, whatever you want to call yourself, you know that you've been called to a purpose to help people, whatever that might mean to you, whether you are a nurse, whether you're a fireman, whether you're a writer, whether you are a tarot reader or a minister, whatever. You have people that are divinely connected to you that also need your assistance on their journey and their path as well. And you might have a spiritual, a spiritual responsibility for a time, or for certain people being assigned to you at a time, until they get to a certain place within themselves where they can too walk and move forward. That can happen at times. We don't always resonate with each other forever, or we might come back and say, I go off on my path, but I still might be drawn to this person, or to get a reading from this person, or to get prayer from this person, or to get advice from a friend or a family member, or someone in the spiritual community, or whatever, or this therapist that you're led to. Yes, concentrate on good things. Concentrate on the good right now, because you get caught up and lowering your vibration and the distractions, then that's where your open season, open game. But Spirit just wanted me to lay that out on you guys. I just had to share it, because that was a weird dream, and I know it wasn't just a coincidental dream, and it wasn't just meant for, God wasn't just giving it to me just for me, because it's a lot going on right now. And I don't want nobody getting caught up in no mess, no BS if they don't have to. And I definitely don't want anybody moving in fear. For what? For what? So I appreciate you guys. I really do. Because this was... Oh, you got it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, because this is long-winded, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot, and you have to honor yourself and your energy and your time with Spirit, because there's some beautiful things that are also happening too on the other side of this, and that is why the distractions are trying to come in, but you cannot allow it to happen. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys during happy hour tonight. Later on, we'll catch up. We'll see each other if you guys are interested. Otherwise, stay covered and protected, prayed up. Focus on your healing. Focus on good things. Be present with your loved ones that are around you. Cherish them. Be present with them. Be present with yourself and your creator. Really, really build a stronger bond with your creator. And focus on things forward, good things that you wish to bring about. And thank you. Who was it that said that? It was Red Roses. Concentrate on good things and manifest your needs and your wants. So yeah, most definitely much love. I'm about to hop off. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I know I said that again, but I really do. I appreciate you guys. And I'm glad that I can be a help to those who are meant to receive this message. Do not move in fear, y'all. Be good, be blessed. And I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.